Hello and welcome to the Adventures of a Kidney Donor. My name is Anil and you're watching the Gift of Life adventure. Well, I've actually on a one-day trip to Paris. My one single objective was to go and see the Eiffel Tower. I sort of manifested it. When I was flying from Bangalore to Angola to put my car out in the ship, I got my first glimpse of the Eiffel Tower from the plane at night. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder when I'm going to go up there and see it. 5 days later, the universe brought me to the Eiffel Tower. Spending a whole day, I got to climb it just by booking the right ticket back home. Well, no guessing where I am now. The Eiffel Tower. Was this part of the plan? No, never is. Nothing I do is part of any plan. At least not my plan. This is my one day out in Paris, France. How did I get here? What I do? And how much did it cost me? This is an episode where I'm going to tell you, at the end of the episode, how you can travel the world for a lot less money than you think. Now I've just checked off the Eiffel Tower on my bucket list. Well, it wasn't really on my bucket list. I happened to be here. I happened to be here for a long time. Not because I wanted to, but I made the best of it. So let's take you on my journey to Paris. The life or the adventures of a kidney donor in Paris. Keep watching and learn how you can do this on a budget. Well, just arrived into Paris on that plane from Angola. And I have a 24-hour layover. I'm taking this opportunity, which I wouldn't do if I was driving, to maybe go see the Eiffel Tower for the very first time. Just getting out of baggage claim. Well, I have no baggage, so I pretty much have 24 hours. I've got to come back here by 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. It is about noon now, and so the first thing I want to do is get tourist information. I'll find out what packages they have. Okay, so I got the information from the tourist people. So here I'm in Terminal 2. You see the back, and I'm supposed to keep going this way and find an airport shuttle to Terminal 3, then get a terminal shuttle bus to the hotel, and then come back here on that shuttle bus and take the train to Notre Dame, B train. And from there I can get a hop-on, hop-off, do my thing, including the Eiffel Tower, which is the main objective, and I'll get back in time to catch a flight. So that's the plan. Being a tourist is a whole different ball game. I'm not used to it. Driving around the city and finding your way, getting lost using GPS, it's easier. But here you're in France. There's not much English going on, so Google Translate comes to clutch. And now I'm trying to just find a shuttle bus to the Terminal 3 where I can catch a shuttle bus to my hotel. That itself is challenging. And you think you've been a man of the world driving around 5 countries, and now you look like a novice tourist. This is fun. Yeah, and funny you have this in that language here in France. I wonder why.
Your attention please. Together, let's be vigilant. In accordance with the Vigipirate plan, please report any dangerous or unusual situation by calling 70 or 112.
So we're here at Terminal 3 now.
Thanks you for your attention.
And the task is to get to the airport shuttle in Terminal 3. And we've been warned right in this train that there are pickpockets everywhere, and be careful. Welcome to Paris, guys. Alright, so we're in Terminal 3 and now I'm trying to look for all the hotel shuttle buses. Hotels by shuttle service. Okay. Now this takes me straight out into Paris. Right outside. It's kind of nice. So, what do we have here? There you go. At his budget. So I got tired waiting for the shuttle, and so we called good old Uber. Yeah, so I checked in and now I'm getting into my budget hotel. Budget hotel is like 70 euros. Room number 318. So yeah, Haji. Open the door and here's my budget hotel. 3 लोग सो सकते हैं यहाँ पे, 3 people. But here it's just me, so I get this whole bed to myself. Yay! My bathroom is bigger than this, but it's okay. I wonder what the bathroom size is like. That's why it's called budget. And you open it this way. Ooh, campsite. I'm used to this. I can do this. And so before I get going to see the Eiffel Tower, I have some work to do. I have a board meeting to take now. There's a lot of work to do, taking a bus, a train, a car, planes, trains, and automobiles just to go see the Eiffel Tower. Is it worth it? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm all freshened up from the hotel I'm in. At the back you see, Ibis budget. And I did all the maths, the permutations, combinations, time versus money, blah, blah, blah. And it made more sense for me to just take an Uber to the Eiffel Tower. And then walk around over there and take an Uber back. It's just cheaper than even renting a car, which I was planning to do. And yeah, maybe get on a hop on, hop off over there. And that would be my day today. So I'm just waiting for my Uber, and once it's here, we'll take you on to the Eiffel Tower with me.
Sorry?
Why should Africa become one?
Africa will be one, you know.
But why?
Why?
Yeah.
To be strong, you know. If we are right, because we have, you know, many. What I take to, you know, to take the country is from Africa.
Yes, it is the richest in minerals now.
Which is minerals, yes. What I tell you, it's because we have many minerals, you know, many minerals. In Europe, nothing in Europe, nothing. Like that.
There she is, the Eiffel Tower. Well, I'm off the cab and now I'm trying to find my way. Lots of these tours in groups. And I'm thinking, if I see the tower there, I must walk towards that direction, and voila! Okay, check. One more. Wonder of the world. All this in transit. There's no way I would have driven here to check this out. But now that I'm in transit, I have a 24-hour layover here in Paris on the way to Bangalore from Angola. I figure let's make the best of it. Cheap ticket, long layover, but I think this is a win. I'm gonna go as far as I can go up there. I don't know what it costs, but I don't care. Let's do it. Where do I buy tickets? To all the way up? Thank you. And so I'm in now. We got to find the ticket area, and top is closed, which means I'm going to save some money. So I'll go to as far as I can. That's 23 euros. Okay, that's what it is. It's a nice bright sunny day today here in Paris. I've been warned there are a lot of pickpockets over here. So I've got empty pockets, thanks to that warning. Yeah, I think I'll do the climb because that's a great workout for me to start, what do you call that, training for my World Transplant Games triathlon, race walk, and the long jump. Anywhere I see a line, I'm thinking that's where the tickets are. Oh my God. There's a lot of people here. Every time I come to a place like this, reminds me why I don't do tourism. I'd rather go to the wilderness somewhere where I don't see anybody. But yeah, you gotta check off a box, and here I am, starting the climb on the Eiffel Tower. Going all the way to the top. They asked me if I want to go to the top. I said yes. I don't know how top is top. Is it second floor? Is it 20th floor? Or is it all the way to the top? But whatever it is, it's a hike now. It's a trek. Representing Team India here at the World Transplant Games coming up in Germany in August of 2025. Of course, this t-shirt is from the 2023 Perth Games. Hey, it's all the same, isn't it? I can already seem to feel the burn on my thighs. And then before you know it, you're on the first floor. You're on the first floor. They give you an option to buy some drinks and food, and I haven't eaten much this morning, so it's not a good idea to go up there empty stomach. So get something in, and I'm sure I'll make it good. And then I'm grabbing myself a pizza now, and so now I get myself a whole pizza with the misunderstanding. I asked for 2 slices, I got the whole thing. So guess what? I'm gonna eat a whole pizza. Well, after that pizza, there's a lot of people there. I'm ready to continue the climb. I don't know how long or how much higher that I'm allowed to go by the admin here or by my body. This is the deck all around. The view on every side is, of course, different, spectacular, full of people. I finally found this after walking around looking for this way up. They've got some really bad signage over here. One thing I find very weird here in France is they announce in English, they announce in French, they announce in Mandarin. Of all the languages, Mandarin. Why? What influence does China have over here? Is it tourist? Well, I haven't seen one so far. Because if it's tourist, then they should start doing Hindi pretty soon. Well, just to give you a sense, that's where I was sitting and eating my pizza. Of course, by now, 1 slice of pizza out of 8 have been burnt. 7 more slices to go. And then I'll be ready to eat again. And now we're coming up to the second platform. They call it the second floor. So here we are. Now I have to take an elevator. I can't climb anymore. But I did buy a ticket to the top. And we're getting in line. And the rest of the Daisies over here. While I'm waiting, let me show you what I'm seeing. Well, that's it. We're finally at the top, as high as we can go on the Eiffel Tower. And everyone's going, wow, wow, wow. It's a nice good sun on the river, so it's all shiny there. And there is those stairs to go one up, a little higher. Well, we're everywhere, aren't we?
Bharat bhai. बहुत ही ज़्यादा है। चलो मैं बस रखना
So back to the second floor, and from here it's a descent down by foot. So yeah, I'm not going to spend much more time up here. We've been around, we've seen the place. Maybe one last look. There we go. That crowd there seemed to have dissipated. The show must be over, whatever it is that they were waiting for. Like that crowd over there. Okay, the climb down begins. 178 steps down from that platform on top. 200 steps now. How much longer? How many more steps? Well, we'll count and go. I'll tell you at the end. 500 steps till this point. 118 steps more to go. 611 so far, and now we get down to a little spiral section. 650, 51 steps, and now we're at the bottom from that point on. So Eiffel Tower, it's been a pleasure. And back to where I started. And those lines snaking around with the hope of getting up there to the top. Been there, done that, check. It's quite tempting to go on that 1-hour boat cruise on the River Seine, but we'll leave that for some other time, perhaps with more company on board. The goal was to just go and see this big boy. Done. And now let's just grab a little vibe of the tourist Paris. Well, I walked up this far. It's quite a walk up actually, you won't tell from that end. And that's what you see from this side. Remember I showed you from the top of the top? I showed you this way, where all the people were sitting. And we thought they were waiting for something. Well, it's up there. And here, I'm on this side now. It's a good picture to have right at the back of you is the Eiffel Tower. And if you're still watching this, keep watching. I'll tell you how you can travel cheaply. I wouldn't say for free, but on a budget. And sometimes you've got to make some compromises, but you get to see the world. And my being here is one of those examples. Because something big is happening every day, 24/7, and you can see it from here. What is that? Well, that's something big. It's pretty big, isn't it? And it's probably the best view of the Eiffel Tower. And today, if I go and zoom in, you see the sun is catching the dome there. It's shining gold. Well, that's the place I'm going to catch my Uber. Okay, so here's the secret. How do you travel for a lot less money? Well, when you book your tickets, you get an option of booking flights that are the shortest flight and the longest flight. The shortest flight usually is the most expensive. The longest one is the cheapest. So when it's a longest flight, it also means that you have a layover. You've got to stay in a city for at least 15-20 hours before you catch the next flight. Well, depending on how your visas work and what kind of passport you have, you pick those countries and take that flight. Now that's what I did today. I was flying from Angola to Bangalore, and I had a 24-hour layover for the cheapest flight, 37,000 rupees from Angola to Bangalore one way, stopping at Charles de Gaulle, that's Paris, for 23.5 hours. I said yes. And I used that extra money that I would have paid for the shortest flight to make it a comfortable trip to come and see the Eiffel Tower and get a hotel, get an Uber, and still worked out cheaper. So yeah, that's 3 countries on this trip. So pick the longest flight and make a holiday of it. And that's what you call making lemonade with the lemons. Thanks for watching. My name is Anil Srivatsa for the Gift of Life Adventure. You're watching the adventures of a kidney donor. Follow our journeys on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. All content is different. They're not the same. And give us the support to spread more awareness about organ donation. Till next time. We're with this. What's your name?
Taha.
Taha.
Yes.
So Taha, who's shy, but sitting right next to me, driving me back to my budget hotel on my day out in Paris. I wouldn't say it's an evening in Paris, but it's a day out in Paris. And the evening I'm going to spend trying to edit this video and put it out there for you guys to see. You work 5-10 years, you'll
Yes.
go back. So which part of Morocco are you from?
I'm from Marrakesh.
Marrakesh?
Yes, Marrakesh.
So हिंदी में कहते हैं ना घूम फिर के वापस आ गए. So we're back now to the hotel that I left this afternoon. It's about 6:37. I'm just gonna chill out, get a nice good sleep because I didn't sleep all night on the plane because that was a red eye. Well, thank you for joining me on this adventure. More coming up soon.